Hello everyone. Today was race 6 of 12, so halfway through, which was the Trawden 7 mile race. Um, it's a bit, how do I put this? It's multi-terrain, so it's a trail race, but there's also a bit of tarmac. A tough race on a really hot day. And I struggled anyway because of my foot, so it's not quite fixed as yet. But overall, it was okay. Yeah. They're a good setup. They're a good club. Um, but just a couple of things. One, they didn't have a water station because apparently a couple of years ago they ended up with a load of trouble because of the litter. So they didn't bother with a water station, and it was one of the hottest days of the year. I run out of water with a mile to go, something like that. Um, the hills were definitely underrated. I think I'd give it a hill rating of 8. They've got a real good one in there. Um, as I'm coming up the back of this hill, the last sort of incline, and I'm at the back anyway, a guy comes running past me, and the back runner who runs for Trawden came over and sort of got along the side of me and said, "This guy is 83 years old and absolutely smashing it." And I couldn't catch him. I couldn't get anywhere near him. I managed to catch him with maybe a couple of 100 metres to spare, but that's about it. Um, but yeah, really undulating, really tough route, really tough terrain at times, but then tarmac at others. It was like a mixture of all sorts of things. Um, uh, I think that the issue was because of the heat. Doing it this time of year is probably not the best idea. You'd be much better off doing it in something like November and running it in cold. It just made it 5 times harder. But you know, I can moan about my toe and all the rest of it and the heat, but the reality is I just wasn't ready for today, and you know, it's just an excuse to say anything else. So it's quite a small race. It's only £8 to enter. There's no medal, but you do get a buff. Everyone loves a buff. There's no such thing as too many buffs. And at the end, you got to pick yourself a beer out. So I got that there. So Stella will have that later on. So despite the fact it's got a hill rating of 8, overall I'd give the race 6. I think that's fair. The marshals were a bit sparran, to say the least. But other than that, it was a good race, and yeah, and enjoyed it. So the next race is in July. Is the only one that frightens me. At Bentham. So I'm going to do that and see how I get on. All right, bye.